I'll take the lead on this one. All right, boys, welcome to another profile review live stream. We got so much good content 2 weeks ago doing this that we're back. We're back for round 2, baby. And I'm pretty pumped. We got a ton of profiles sent to us on Instagram. But if you're tuning in now, it's not too late to get your profile reviewed. All you got to do is go on over to our Instagram, wingman.plus, slide in the DMs, send us your photos, write the word profile review, click enter. That way you're at the top of the inbox because we're getting like 1,000 DMs a day, and we'll review your profile on the stream. Also, if you did submit your profile already, there's a chance we might have missed it because, again, we're getting 1,000 DMs a day. So just go in the DMs right now and type profile review, send that message. That way you're at the top of the inbox so we can get your profile in the stream. But with that said, we've got a ton of profiles to go through, and we're going to blast through them so you guys get as much value in this stream as possible. So if you're new to the channel, guys, if you're on YouTube right now and it says subscribe, as if you're not subscribed already, click that subscribe button, pound that freaking like button. That's right, freaking. We're not swearing today, boys. And then drop some comments in the live chat. We want to see where everyone's from. So let us know what city, what country you're in the live chat. I'm Hunter from Wingman Plus. You guys probably know me, but let's go around the table, introduce the other coaches on the panel today. Taylor, why don't you go first, buddy?
I'm Taylor, head coach at Wingman Plus. Been with Hunter for 2 years now. Super cool guy, taught me everything I know. Super active in the Discord too, if you work with us and get in the online community. So was on the last live stream and it was a ton of fun. So we're back to get some more good experience, have some good laughs, and drop some serious knowledge on you guys.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Awesome.
Taylor's a legend. Zach, how about you, bro?
Taylor is a legend, bro. But my name's Zach, boys. Almost the same as Taylor. I've been working with Hunter for almost 2 years now. Do a lot of work behind the scenes. A lot of the content you guys see, I help him put it together and just help, with a lot of the packages for you guys, putting together custom programs for everyone, just making sure everyone's getting exactly what they need. And I have a lot of passion for this. Been doing this a long time, and man, it's what a great team to be a part of. So super excited to be here. Taylor, Hunter, you guys are both legends. So let's get this thing rolling.
Yeah, 100%. Big shout out to Zach, man. This guy is like, talk about a wingman, bro. You guys might have seen him on the new Stream Tinder Makeover, nominating his buddy Sheldon for a profile makeover with us. So if you guys are new to the channel, we got like new videos coming out every week, and that Extreme Tinder Makeover series is like, this might be the best season yet, bro. Sheldon's results are insane, man.
Oh, fire, bro. Fire.
Yeah, bro.
What better place to do it than Medellin, right?
Yeah, it's heaven on earth, bro. Heaven on earth. So with that, boys, I mean, why don't we get into it? Why don't we review a couple profiles, eh?
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's pick up where we left off last time. This guy submitted his profile for the last review. We weren't able to get to it, so he's going to be up first here. And guys, if you want your profile reviewed, going over to our Instagram, there's actually a link in the description of this video, so you can easily just click over to Instagram, send us your profiles in the DMs, and we'll review your profile in the stream, boys. And by the way, everyone whose profile gets reviewed is getting a free copy of the Matchbook, which is our ultimate dating profile guide. So, a little sweetener, a little reward for everyone putting themselves on the line here, going live with their profiles. All right, boys. So first up, we got Karan. So let's do a Mac review. Let's swipe through the profile pretty quick, boys. Just so we can get a good idea of what he's working with here. All right, that's the profile right there. Zach, I'll start with you. Does anything immediately jump out when you look at this profile?
Well, yeah, on a positive note, I would say he seems like a pretty adventurous guy. He's got, some photos in different locations. It's not like he's just in his house taking photos, for Bumble. It seems like he likes to travel. Actually don't mind this one right here. That quality's pretty good. But a lot of the other ones, don't get me wrong, they're cool because he's doing stuff, but they just don't really capture him in the best light, you know? Like,
Yeah.
man, like what a missed opportunity up on top of the mountain there, man. Like what a beautiful view. And something like that with a backpack, bro, like a girl could just think, oh, this could just be anybody who got this off of like Google Images, you know? It's really important to show yourself, especially in these, you know, types of shots, because these shots could be anything and anywhere. So that's my initial reaction. Taylor, how about you, bro?
Yeah, Zach's spot on. A thing that I would comment on, if you can go to the first profile photo, I think it's the one where he's smiling in front of the waterfall.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I just don't think it's like a 10 out of 10. Like it's kind of cheesy. Your arms are kind of spread, so I'm not 100% sure what's going on with the posture. And it's kind of posed, looks kind of staged and awkward. So, like, you definitely are a good looking dude. Like, I just wish this first photo wasn't so cheesy and staged and forced looking. Like, this is actually a pretty cool background. What I wish it would have been taken as is, you know, zip that jacket up so you don't have the graphics sticking out, and then have your arms at your sides so they're not all flared out looking weird, and then just do a little blue steel off into the distance, show off that jawline that you got a pretty nice jawline showing in that rock climbing picture. So I think big missed opportunity with that first photo. The way that a lot of women swipe is if they don't like the first photo, you don't get any second chances, bros. They just swipe left immediately. So I think most women would swipe left on this first photo because it just gives cheesy, staged vibes. So just make it a more candid, handsome, mature vibe, and you'd be golden.
Yeah, well said, boys. Well said. And Zach, you bring up a good point. Like, it looks like this guy actually lives a pretty interesting life. Like, he's constantly going out to cool places, obviously mountains, going outside. Like, one mistake we see a lot of guys make is they've just got a bunch of selfies in the mirror and in their car, right? What I love about this profile is that if you look at it, there's actually not a single selfie. So I would say he's actually a lot farther than most guys that we review their profiles. I actually really like this photo. I think this is the best photo on his profile because it really captures a cool, candid energy. And it looks like he's in an interesting spot, right? Like, it looks like he's in some sort of podcast studio with like a punching bag in the ceiling. Like, this is a photo someone would look at and be like, what is this guy up to? Like, what kind of lifestyle does he have? Like, it's pretty interesting. But then, yeah, when we go to photos like this is just not cool, right? Like, it definitely gives kind of like a nerdy vibe. And like, I think what's killing you, bro, is the backpack, man. Like, when you're getting your photo taken for Instagram, for dating profile, like, the idea is to look as cool as possible. And like, the minimum effort is just take off the backpack. You know what I mean? Like, especially at 30, you don't really want to be looking like a schoolboy anymore. So I think that's definitely something that you want to stay on top of. I think we have the same shirt in two photos here, if I'm not mistaken. It kind of looks like the same shirt here. Not a big deal because it's more of like it's a very different environment. But I would say like another thing too that's like just low hanging fruit for leveling up this profile is just style, right? Like, obviously guy has a really good head of hair, but like the grown out, like longer sideburns and like kind of like the shaggy look on the sides, like I would say, bro, if he had like a fade and kind of like a slicked over flow, like he would look like a fuck boy really quick. Like, his look would be from like a 6 to a 9, literally with just a good barber and maybe buying like a Manscaped on Amazon Prime just to kind of clean up the hairs on the arms a little bit. Just fashion too, like, you know, kind of having like the cargo shorts, like get him some 5-inch inseam Lululemon shorts for those rock climbing days, and then like a Manscaped and a haircut. And like, dude, this guy is going to be like 6 points more attractive overnight with just a couple of changes.
Yeah, totally. Those are all really good calls.
100%.
Yeah, overall, man, like, this guy's not far off. Again, like, we got just a lot of tourist pose. This is obviously taken in the same day as this photo. Literally same outfit, looks like same location. So yeah, not far off. There's just like some very easy opportunities to improve and level up this profile pretty much overnight. So yeah, thanks for sharing your profile, bro. Really good way to start the stream. There's like so much opportunity to improve here. And shoot me a message on Instagram, Karen. We're going to send you a free copy of the matchbook for sharing your profile. And guys, you're tuning into the stream right now. If you want to get your profile reviewed, all you got to do is message us on Instagram, wingman.plus. Send us your profile photos. and we'll review your profile on the stream. And anyone whose profile gets reviewed on stream is getting a free copy of the matchbook, which has like a style guide, a photography guide, over 50 sample photos, over 70 sample prompts and bios. So it's really going to set you up for success. So slide in the DMs here, boys. All right. Shall we review another one?
Let's do it.
All right. Okay, this next one, we're definitely moving a step downward in this review here. Big shout out, by the way. We got guys in Montreal, New Zealand. Drop your city in the chat there, boys. Let's keep this thing interactive, Keep this a two-way street. All right. Next up, we got good old Kevin. Now, Kevin didn't actually share his first photo in his profile.
The prompt.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, the prompt. The prompt is just not, it's too cheesy, bro. It's too cheesy. Like, girls are going to read that and they're just going to be like, cringe, left.
He really tripled down on it too. Like, that's that Jesus tagline at the end.
Like the whole Jesus tagline, like, I wouldn't do that up front on your profiles. Like, one thing you got to really be careful with is the more left swipes you get, the worse your score on the algorithm. So you want your profile to be like not very rejectable. And if you put something that upfront about Jesus at the beginning of your profile, the vast majority of women, especially if you're in like a well-populated city, they're going to see Jesus and they're just going to swipe left. And it's not even because they don't like Jesus. It's just because that is so upfront. Like, you wouldn't talk about religion on a first date. So why would you talk about religion on your profile? I don't know. Maybe you are the kind of guy that would talk about religion on a first date, but that's just something you want to reserve until you get to know the girl. Like, you're just pushing away way too many women by being that upfront on your profile.
100%.
Yeah, bro. Well said. And here's the thing too. Like, I've seen some, gurus online talking about dating apps, and there's so much misinformation out there. Like, I've seen a lot of, even people saying their coaches saying you need to build like a tailored profile that's like that niches you, and it's very selective, and it casts like a very narrow net of the types of women that will swipe on it. That way, when you find a girl that's 100% your type, she's going to be like, oh my God, I found my guy. The problem with that is that algorithms don't give a crap about you trying to be selective. What they see is that 90% of women are swiping left the second they see your first photo or your first prompt. And what do you think that tells the algorithm, guys? Right? It tells the algorithm that 90% of women don't like your profile and they reject you early on, which means the profile is just going to stop showing the algorithm's going to stop showing your profile to women, and you're going to be stuck in a 6-foot hole on dating apps. And so many guys come to us saying like, hey, I'm shadow banned, bro. How do I get unshadow banned? My first question is just show me your profile, man. Let's see if you're really shadow banned. And 9 times out of 10, it's a common mistake like this that we see. And once we fix it, miraculously, the algorithm isn't shadow banning these guys anymore. So what we're going to do at the end of the stream, guys, is we're actually going to show you some of our best prompts as a little incentive to stick around at the end of the stream. So you can kind of see like the prompts that we're getting a ton of messages on that are super high percentage that not only cause women to swipe right, but cause them to message you first, which is exactly what you want because it really puts the ball in your court. So really good call out, guys. Obviously, this prompt's pretty funny, but really, really low percentage to have something like that on your profile. And it's going to kill you in the algorithm.
Yeah. One comment I want to make though, like, bro, if that's really important to you and you got to get that out before a first date, no worries. That's not a profile. That's like not a profile thing to have. It's also not a dating app conversation. Once you get the number and you're trying to set up a date, that's probably when it's a good time to ask, if it's that important to you, are you a practicing Christian? Do you love Jesus? Whatever you want to phrase it as. Don't put it on your profile. Don't bring it up on the dating app conversation. Bring it up once you got the number and you're trying to set things up. So don't want to completely shit on my religious bros. I'm one of them. So just want to keep that till later.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. The one suggestion I would have too is like when you're in the Jack saying he misspelled too. Yeah, so typos are a big thing too. A lot of girls actually really care about grammar. Obviously, like the lads here didn't notice it, but good shout out from Jack. But no, I'd say like Taylor, you're spot on, bro. Like there's some conversations that are better for real life, but there's also ways to subtly drop stuff over text to filter as well, right? If you ask a girl like, hey, what are you up to this weekend, while you're texting her after you got her number off the dating app, she said, oh, I'm going out with some friends on Saturday, just hang with the family on Sunday. What about you? And you can say like, yeah, I'm actually going to church on Sunday, but I'm free after if you want to do something, right? Like there's super casual ways to drop that, but being like super, I love Jesus in your face, it might just be too aggressive for even some girls who are Christian. They might see that and it's like, hey, you know what? Like it's not really the most chill way to bring this up.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, so that's just a prompt right off the bat. We didn't even get into Kevin's photos yet, which gets pretty fun. So here we go. First photo. Taylor, what do you think about this photo, buddy?
It's so washed out. Like lighting is really important, and it's so washed out. Like you look like I don't know, like a Teletubby because you're so like washed out and red looking. I definitely say you need to have a photo that's got like just normal lighting, like ideally during golden hour. That's going to be that last hour of sunlight where the sun is setting, or do it on an overcast, take a photo outside on an overcast day or inside where there's natural light. Like this lighting is just way too much. Another thing I'd note is the hat, rocking the hat at the beginning of the profile. A lot of girls are going to get sketched out and they're going to think, does he have a 3-inch tall tumor on his head? Does he have like a really bad bald pattern? Like what's going on? So you probably don't. But that's the thought that's going through girls' heads when they see that first photo. And it's also like a concert, and it's just like I don't know what's going on in the background. Who even is that concert? And you're super far away, bro. I know it's expensive, but the girl's just gonna see that and be like, he couldn't get closer. I don't even know who that concert's for. Swipe left. So like I know I'm not trying to be mean, bro. The girls are gonna be this mean, not me. So I'm just trying to save you from that. I don't know what you think, Hunter.
Yeah, 100%. Like 100%. That was kind of a cool pun. But no, no, like photos that are taken like indoor or at night are never really ideal unless you have professional like lighting equipment. Because when you take a photo in an indoor environment or a low light environment, what happens is that the camera is being forced to work really, really hard to pick up light, and it's going to degrade the quality of your photo. And what you're usually going to get is either a grainy photo or a discolored photo, or both. And you can easily see that in this photo. The only light that the camera could pick up is that pink light from the stage. And now the entire photo looks pink and kind of washed out. But beyond that, bro, I would just say like on your profile, this is your opportunity to show that big dick energy, right? That confidence, that happiness, that candid energy that women love, right? This photo doesn't really give that off. It kind of gives off that vibe that you took your mom to a Nickelback concert and she forced you to take a photo and you didn't want to be there. Like, I don't really see the happiness or the joy that someone should be having at a concert. Even if you are that far away, if you like that band, I want to see that happiness. I want to see that passion, or at least like look confident in the photo. This just doesn't give off the right vibe.
Yeah. Another thing I'd mention is a fashion tip. Those glasses look too wide for your face. It looks like you got kind of like a square oval face shape, and those glasses frames just look too wide. So would definitely try and find a little bit better suited frames for your face shape.
Yeah. Well said, bro. And then this next photo, I know it's kind of cropped weird, but we can still analyze it from here. What do we think about the welding photo, boys? Zach, I'll let you chime in because I know you just hopped back in.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, it's just not really a cool photo. Once again, I'm a big believer too in like, if you're not going to, you don't need to show off your face in every photo, like 100%, but they need to at least know that it's you. And that might be just a half face or whatever. Maybe you have some tattoos that identify you, but this type of photo just seems very like, is this off of Google Images? A, B, like as men, we might think welding is cool, but like, I hate to break it to you, bro, women don't care. Like they just don't. So what they care about is you being able to, provide and protect for them and, give them a cool lifestyle, and however you make money is how you make money. They don't really care what you do. So I just think it's really, once again, the boys said it before, dating app is an opportunity for you to just show off that confidence, show off that big dick energy. This just doesn't say anything about that, man. And once again, I know as boys it could be cool, but you got to put yourself in the perspective of a woman. So I think that's pretty much all that needs to be said on that. I mean, I don't want to beat you down, bro, but yeah, I want to give it to you straight too, because like Taylor said, this is how women are thinking, so you just got to accept it.
Yeah. One thing I'd add, Zach, all your input was spot on. And another thing I'd add, just to kind of like double down, if you're doing an activity photo, you almost want it to be a photo that a woman can imagine herself like in the frame. So like if you're doing an activity shot, do something that, the girl could either picture herself doing with you, or maybe she'd be on the sidelines sipping a mimosa. So, a picture of you playing volleyball, she could either be playing with you or be on the sideline drinking a beer in the sand. So just want to make sure that it's an activity, like Zach said, that isn't just for the boys.
Yeah, 100%. And like I see some comments here too. Like Jack says, that's low key an action shot though, not a great one. The problem is like this could literally be any photo off of Google Images, right? We may never know who's actually in this photo, right? So it's a big thing, guys. Like even if you have an action shot or an adventure shot, you still have to be in the photo. Like it has to be obvious that it's you. Otherwise, it's just not usable for dating apps.
Yeah, and another thing is this is probably what you do for work, and I've actually watched YouTube videos of women swiping through profiles live, and multiple times they've been like, this guy must be obsessed with work. Why does he have a picture of his job on his profile left? So could be giving off that vibe as well. I'm talking too much, boys.
No, it's fine. It's
I'll go
fine.
to the next photo.
That's all good.
Let's check out the next couple ones.
100%. Let's move on here to the next one. All right. So next up, Buddy's fixing up the Chipotle sign. What do we think about this one, boys?
What do you think, Zach?
I mean, once again, I think Taylor brings up a cool point. It's just like, what kind of vibe are you trying to go for here? Is this something that the girl could see herself doing with you? Like, are you working on the Chipotle sign? I see the ladder. It looks like you got your neon shirt for, some sort of construction job. I think what you're trying to do is maybe lean into that blue collar work, which, bro, like, I respect the blue collar work. I used to do construction. I think like some of the best people in the world, but once again, like women just don't really care about that stuff. It's just not showing you like there's just a lot of missed opportunities. Like a cool shot of you, bro. Like being a baller, being a confident guy. Like this seems like you just kind of had something at work going and you took a quick selfie. I don't know. What do you guys think about this? This one's kind of hard for me to analyze, but like, it's just different.
Grooming's not on point. The beard's looking a little puby, just going to be honest. I feel like he could benefit from lining it up and taking the length down a little bit so it doesn't have kind of that curly, kind of simultaneously thin look. So some grooming tips could definitely be in order. It also looks like the hair on the side of his head is kind of curling up. So it looks like he could benefit from a fade too. And on top of that, the shades and the hat, again, girls are going to say, this dude's, in one photo, you can't see anything because he's got a welding helmet on. In the other photo, he's got a hat on. In this photo, he's got a hat and sunglasses. What is he hiding under that noggin? Like, that's what they're going to be thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. And if you thought that was bad, it gets better.
Oh,
the mirror selfie.
You got the Kleenex right next to the bed.
That's a good eye. What's going on here?
That's the first thing I thought of, dude. If we're thinking that, man, jeez.
Dude, that should be the Bible, bro, not the Kleenex. What are we doing?
He's wiping his tears away from the devotions that he's reading before bed. That's what it's for. Oh man. And the mirror is kind of dirty too. Like, I don't know what's going on with the mirror. Like, this is just a bad photo.
Yeah, I mean, boys, like, bottom line is this. Anybody who follows Wingman Plus, like, if you have a selfie of yourself in the mirror, just get rid of it. Because, like, we're better than this. You know what I mean? Like, this is just, like, basic 101. If you want any chance on a dating app, I don't care if you're the ugliest looking guy in the world or the best looking guy in the world. If you're just not gonna get the matches that you're looking for. This is an instant swipe left. Imagine how much cooler, bro, this photo would have been. I don't know if you're going out to some event, wherever you're going, how much cooler this photo could have been. You know, wherever you ended up that night, you know, you had some of your boys take a quick candid photo of yourself looking cool as hell, fly as hell in a suit. The same exact outfit 2 hours later in a different location makes this photo a 1 out of 10 to, you know, potential 10 out of 10. So I just think like anybody who has a mirror selfie, guys, just delete it now because you're shooting yourself in the foot. Anything else, boys?
Yeah, like style element too, guys. Like obviously, like, you know, it's not a bad thing to have a suit photo in your profile, but guys, you can't be having the undershirt under the dress shirt, right? Like that takes the suit photo from looking like a top G to looking like a bottom G. You know what I mean? It's just bad fashion. So like that's the big thing, guys. When you're layering outfits, if you do wear a collared or button-up shirt, you shouldn't have a tee under there. I know it might be cold, it might be, you know, winter or something like that where you're at. Just get a pea coat, bro. Throw that over top of your suit. Or, you know, like if you're out in the suit, just like stay in the car, run into the wherever you're going, the mall or work or whatever. Just like a big fashion faux pas here. Low hanging fruit to look a lot cooler.
Yeah.
100%. All right, let's take that. This profile just keeps getting better, man. I love this guy, bro. What's going on? You could be here.
He paid a guy like $2 on Fiverr for that edit. Yeah, again, this is like just not the vibe. Number one, downward angle, which is going to make you look shorter and submissive. So never want to go for a downward angle. And this is just way too cheesy, bro, with the staged looking whatever that is. And then you got the helmet on too. So we can't see the hair. We can't see the face. Again, a girl is like, what is this dude hiding? Does he have a third eye under that helmet? Because like every single photo has been hiding your hair, has been hiding your face. Like from what we can see, you're a good looking dude. And all you got to do is trim up that beard and actually show what you look like. And you'll do just fine. But you're not doing yourself any favors.
100%. Hunter, you got anything on this one? Or is enough said?
No, like I don't want to like beat this guy up too much. This photo is pretty serious, but like, you know, you're not showing your face, man. At the end of the day, like this would be kind of even a funny photo you might be able to include if you actually showed what you look like in it. By this point, like all his photos are either hiding himself or just not showing himself in the best light. I would say like to save your profile, Kevin, it's pretty evident that like it's going to take you a lot of time to really figure this out. Because right now you're just taking the 5 or 6 least shitty photos in your camera roll and hoping for the best. I would say, bro, like we're going to send you the matchbook. But what I might recommend, man, is like it might be time to just invest in a photo shoot and just have this done for you. That way you don't have to spend a couple of years of trial and error figuring it out, bro. So if you're interested in that, we've got a coaching link down in the description of this video. You can apply to work with us one-on-one, and we'll literally just bang out all your photos in one day. This actually might just be the best situation for you, bro, just so you can get it done with. And you don't have to ask any of your boys to take photos of you because I know it can be kind of uncomfortable for some guys as well. Yeah, last photo. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, boys. A mirror selfie with the helmet on. He's like, that's the best, dude.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, RIP. I think we stop kicking this guy and move on because that was a pretty tough finish there. So, guys, I see a lot of comments coming up. If you want to get your profile reviewed, just slide in the DMs on Instagram at wingman.plus. I actually got a profile from Alex. So what we'll do is actually we'll review Alex's profile right now as a good shout out for everyone sending their profiles in. And just a heads up, guys, if you do get your profile reviewed on the stream, you're going to get a free copy of our ultimate dating profile guide, the Matchbook, which it's got over 50 sample photos, over 70 sample prompts, just a ton of value in there. So, you know, we want to make it worth everyone's time, and, you know, that's some potential cringe of putting your profile in the stream here. So let's check out Alex's profile, boys. Pretty sick photos, actually. You guys see this okay?
Yeah.
Awesome. So we'll get a good macro view here. But he kind of looks like Ryan Garcia in this pic, eh?
Nice.
That actually might be Ryan Garcia. I might have just taken that off Google. All right, so this is his first photo. I think it goes in reverse order here.
Well, what do you think, Hunter? What do you think of this photo?
So what I really like is fashion grooming on point. He's obviously got the Wingman Plus fuckboy chains going on that Taylor and I are both rocking right now. Shout out H&M for the fuckboy chains. So he's got like the same thing going on. Again, like obviously like good style here. He's got a nice fade. I love the stubble that he's got going right now. Obviously he could grow a full beard if he wants to, but this is actually a really good look for him. I'd say overall like a pretty attractive guy. And the photo quality on this is really, really good. So not too much to hate. What I would say though, is that this photo might be just a little bit cooler if it's like zoomed out a little bit. Right now it is like a little bit floating head territory, but overall, like I don't really hate this photo too much. I'd probably give it a solid 7.5 out of 10. What do you think, Taylor?
Interesting. I'd have to disagree with you. I'd give this photo like a 4 out of 10. I think everything you said is correct. I feel like this whole hand lean thing looks really staged. And it's also kind of like it's not giving off big D energy to lean on a pole on your arm. Like that's not big dick energy. Like I wish this looks like it's kind of like a cool lakefront. Like zoom out, look off into the distance and be doing one of these. And it would have been such a better photo. Just don't love the vibe given off by the posing. Like I could imagine a girl doing this for like a Vogue magazine cover, but not a guy doing this for a dating profile. So like Hunter said, like you're a handsome dude and everything you got style-wise is just dialed in. I just wish the pose was different. That's the only thing I would change.
Yeah, well said, bro. I see Jack commented as well. He said Zoolander vibes, which is pretty funny comment. I kind of see that now that I look at it in hindsight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty jokes. Let's take a look at his next photo here. So he's got the cute dog photo with the pug. Oh, man. The pug in a Christmas sweater too. Bro, save some for the rest of us, eh? What do you guys think?
What do you think, Zach?
So I think there's some really cool, a lot of good potential here. The first thing that stands out to me is you just seem like you're in this really awkward pose, bro. Like
that's what I was gonna say. He looks like the
girl from The Ring that crawls out of the TV. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight, bro.
I mean, bro, you're a good-looking guy, man. Like, first off, a lot of good opportunities. Instead of staying inside, go outside. Make it seem more candid, like you were out for a walk. I think the jacket is perfect on a dog because A, it's going to be a cute dog regardless, right? But B, when you have that Christmas jacket on, it's a great conversation starter for women. So what I would say, bro, is to go outside. Just play with your dog or whoever's dog it is, play with the dog, get a nice candid photo of you smiling, not in an awkward pose. Just playing with the dog, bro. That's where you missed the mark on this. There's some really good opportunity here, man. But yeah, I don't know if you guys have anything else to say to that, but that's like dog pick 101.
Yeah, that was a masterclass, Zach. Well said, buddy. Not much I can add to that. Let's take a look at the next photo here. All right, so we got the classic parking garage rooftop pic. Dude, this is like straight out of the matchbook, eh, boys?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I like the fit, bro. Like you've definitely got the fuckboy apparel down. Like the white Air Force Ones, the slim fit black jeans, the denim jacket. Pose looks pretty cool. What I would say, bro, is like the background of this is really sick, but right now you're so far into the parking garage that a lot of that skyline is missing out. I almost wonder if you were closer to the ledge and hit a different angle with this photo, the skyline would show in the background and make it look a little bit cooler. Another piece of feedback I have is that like you don't always need a full body pic. It's much better to clearly show what you look like and show yourself at your best. Right now, this pic is like frame to frame. Your head hits the top and your feet hit the bottom. On Bumble and Tinder, like the cropping's different where you can get away with these photos easier. But on Hinge, you might benefit from actually cropping this in and having some room above your head, like having some sky above your head. That way you can lock in the rule of thirds and have your head like lower in the frame. That might just mean like cropping in a little bit, but I think it would just make it a little bit more aesthetic. But overall, I think this is a pretty solid pick. What do you guys think?
I just wish
Yeah,
it
I
was
would
from
agree.
knees up. Knees up. That's the only change I'd make. And make it closer to the edge of the garage so that you can actually see the skyline, which Hunter already said. What about you, Zach?
Yep. That's it, man. I don't think anything else needs to be said.
Yeah, 100%. And like what I will say is like Alex is a pretty conventionally attractive guy. So he's going to have like an easier time on dating apps where you can get away with a little bit more. But what I will say, bro, is like if you can implement some of the stuff we talk about in the online dating cheat code and like use our optimized profile template down to a T, you're going to be clapping any cheeks you want to be clapping, bro. I bet you can't eat more than me. That's pretty good. All right.
The prompts are pretty solid too. I'm digging the prompts.
Yeah, he's got the Hot Boy prompts. All right, so we got a little 4th of July cigar, a little Gar Binks, if you will. What do you guys think about the Gar photo?
Wish the angle was not pointed down. That's just a classic tip. What do you think, Zach?
Well, well, you will see in our Tinder makeover, with Sheldon, we have one where we go to a cigar lounge. I think a cigar photo is awesome, bro. I like your outfit. I like the gold chain. Like everything's on point there. What I don't like is like you're at a frat boy party. You want to get out of that, bro. And dude, this shot would be so much better if you were at the actual cigar lounge. Cigar lounges tend to have really cool aesthetics, bro, and just a cool vibe. And yeah, man, that's what you want to do. So even if you've got the cigar as a graduation gift or whatever, take that take that to the cigar lounge. Kind of, figure out the angles, figure out the backgrounds, nice portrait mode, bro. That's gonna take this photo from, I would say, a 5 out of 10 to a 10 out of 10, man.
Yeah, really good call out on the frat boy party. I would have missed that. And then it comes back to, again, if you're going to have a shot like this, you want it to be somewhere that a girl could see herself with you. High odds that, a girl isn't going to want to go to a sweaty sausage fest, which is usually what these frat boy parties are. So it's a cool photo, but like Zach said, I just wish it was at a cigar lounge. It'd be so sick.
Yeah, bro. And man, we've been banging out Tinder makeovers like every single week here in Columbia. And the cigar lounge is one of our absolute like must go photo opportunities because you can take what here is kind of like, a frat boy photo and turn it into actually like a badass photo, like that top G gangster kind of look. Like this is the kind of photo that has an opportunity to turn a boy into a man, right? And even if you're in a frat, bro, like maybe you're 22, you're in college, whatever, like women do tend to date a few years up. So if you want to have that more mature look, even at a younger age, a cigar photo is a really easy way to look a lot more manly and mature, but it's got to be in the right setting. As a general rule of thumb, everyone watching this stream, like I want you guys to get value out of the profile reviews in case your profile isn't reviewed. Just a general rule of thumb, guys, you should never really have NPCs in the back of your photos. It just makes your photos look cluttered, disorganized, and like it just makes them look a lot more lame. Like if this was just on that parking garage, for example, with no people in the back, like look at how much cooler this photo looks, right? Than this photo. Mind you, it's like a different pose, a different thing he's going for. But like, just imagine, right? All his frat boys were in the background of this photo, how cluttered and like how unoptimal it would look, right? So that's just a general rule of thumb. You should never really have your boys or just random NPCs in the back because then it looks like more of a touristy photo than like a badass photo or like an influencer style photo.
100%. What do we got next, Hunter?
We got the Ryan Garcia pick, bro. I swear this is Ryan Garcia, man. I feel like you like skipped this YouTube channel.
Yeah. Well, bro, you obviously got a great body, man. So there's nothing wrong with showing that off. Hunter mentioned this earlier on the stream here. You want to really avoid taking photos at night at all costs because the camera is going to work a lot harder. You could even just tell, like, the quality of this photo has been compromised heavily just because of the nighttime. And then the last thing I'll make a note of, and Hunter, you could add a couple things in as well. But bro, like when you're gonna take a photo where you're showing off your body shirtless, do something candid, do an activity. Maybe you box, maybe you're shooting some hoops, maybe you're on the beach throwing a football with the boys. I don't know, maybe you're on a boat, like at like a boat party, and be candid in the moment of doing an activity with your shirt off. Because this to me just comes off as try hard, bro. And women are gonna sense that. And bro, even though you have a nice body, bro, don't get me wrong. Some girls are going to love it and they're going to swipe right. But you're going to have a handful of girls that are still going to swipe left. And that's just a lot of missed opportunity for you, man. So it's all about optimizing, the most, right swipes as possible. Boys, what else do you got to say to that?
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head, bro. Like, and look, there's monkey bars behind him. Like, he could have easily been doing a muscle up in this photo or something like that and gotten like a cool photo, like more of an action shot, right? An environment where like it looks like he's out there playing basketball or like maybe doing an outdoor workout. So like, why not get a cool candid photo doing that rather than kind of like the staged one here? Just does look a little try hard, and obviously the quality is pretty dog crap because it was taken at night.
Yeah, it could have even been like a candid, he's getting down from the monkey bars. Like, maybe he's only got one hand on there and he's looking off in the distance and smiling. Because I like the mid pull up action, but you just got to be careful that your face doesn't look insanely strained, like you're popping a vein or something.
Yeah. Don't look like you're crapping your pants. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Which brings us to
look,
this
bro. So
this is a perfect segue because we got a bit of a weird face in this one, eh?
Yeah, it looks like those TikToks where you go like this in slow motion. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
One thing I'll speak on behalf of this, I've used this. It could be a little hard to get with quality and stuff, but like, bro, clearly you're sparring. I know a lot of the applications let you do little boomerangs. I've used those boomerangs of me sparring, and I've gotten a lot of feedback on them, like of me boxing. When you're able to show that live action, women like that. Women like a man capable of violence. So that's something. I'm not a big fan of this, like where you're at though. It's just very like this would look so much cooler in a gym, bro. Or in a ring, or even outside, like in a basketball court, right? Like, so I'm not a big fan. It just doesn't fit the vibe.
Yeah, looks like he had a bit of a dispute on the golf course, eh?
It seems like a backyard brawl, like the boys like geared up and but I think you're going for the right thing though. Like that's what I meant to say, bro. Like you're in the right track here.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I'm weirdly attracted to women that drive crappy cars. This guy's prompts are just 10 out of 10. Like, bro, so much potential here to have like an absolute 10 out of 10 profile. I'd say like some of these photos are some of the better ones we've seen on stream, particularly this one. If there's any takeaway from this, like guys watching get some value, there's literally nothing stopping you from getting a photo like this, right? All you need is an iPhone with portrait mode, a parking garage in your city, and literally like $120 worth of H&M gift cards. Okay. Like nothing is stopping you from taking this photo. So it's a big takeaway. This is like, we've got like 20 photos like this in the matchbook. Every guy should have like this outfit and this photo on their profile. So big shout out to Alex. Obviously, he's been following the content, definitely knows what he's doing, but still so much room to improve, bro. And what I'd say is like on the next stream, what I'd like to see in 2 weeks, if we do another one, is send us your updated profile after making some of those changes, bro, so we can show guys like how quickly you can implement these changes and show, a little bit of progress here as well. All right. How's the chat looking, boys? Can we get some cheeks in the chat here? Like drop some peach emojis, boys. I see some fucking cheeks in here. Buddy was settling a frat disagreement on the turf there. Yeah, well said. Yeah. Kyle, big shout out. We got Kyle. We got Train Boy in the chat. What's up, boys?
Cheeks. There we go.
What I will say, guys, is if you want your profile reviewed, we're going to be going for a little more than an hour here more. So there's definitely time to review some of your profiles, boys. I actually see a lot of you guys in the DMs right now. So we're going to get to some of you guys. But first, I want to get to someone who sent their profile 2 weeks ago that we didn't get to. It's a pretty interesting profile, boys. Let's break it down here. Oh, thanks. Oh, look at all those cheeks, boys. That's what I love.
Yep.
Guys, if
There
you're
we
here
go.
if you're here from my email or from my Instagram and you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, click subscribe. We're dropping brand new episodes of Extreme Tinder Makeover every single week. And would definitely love if you check out that content because I edit it all myself. It's a ton of work. So I'd love to see, some cheek clapping going on the like button on those videos too. Oh, more cheeks. Thanks, Simon, for your cheeks, bro. No homo. All right. Let's give a quick overview of this profile, boys. Then we can break it down. I think we all kind of know what we're about to say about this profile. But, Taylor, why don't you take it away to start, bro?
Why so many paddleboarding photos? Is that like the because like what a girl's gonna do, she's gonna see that and he's gonna think, is this the only fun thing he's ever done in his entire life? Because that's all I can see from the profile. And it's also, up front, not showing what you look like. Like she needs to know what you look like from your first 1 to 2 to 3 photos. So the redundancy is gonna kill you, and not showing what you look like is gonna kill you. And it looks like from the other photos, you don't really do yourself any favors showing what you look like there. So that's my main call out. What do you think, Zach?
Oh, I think Zach's frozen, bro.
Oh, Zach's frozen. The profile was so bad it fucked his internet.
Yeah, man. And I know like Zach's had like 20 calls with our coaching clients this week, and his Zoom's just been like every 20 minutes, like clockwork, just shutting down. So this is not new to anyone who's been on a call with Zach this week. But here, I'll hop in here. Again, really good point about the paddleboarding. Like one is enough. But bro, like in all these paddleboarding photos, we don't know this is Will, right? This could be anyone. Obviously no face in this photo. Beautiful location, right? If you had like 5 or 6 quality portrait style photos that show what he looked like really well, and then threw this in as a filler photo, there's no shame in that. Probably add to his profile. But the fact that he's got 2 completely zoomed out photos where this could just be any guy off of Pinterest, it's a big no-no. So like, bro, maybe bring a GoPro or like risk bringing your iPhone on the paddleboard and get a photo, or like get someone on another paddleboard beside you to like take a photo of you. We just can't be like hiding what we look like this. Just not ideal at all. And then even like this photo too, right? Girls aren't zooming in, right? They're not going to play the Sherlock Holmes game of like trying to guess what you look like, bro. They're just going to take the path of least resistance and swipe left. So this is a big no-no. And dude, like in these locations, like I don't know where he is, whether this is like Croatia or something like that. Like, man, you know what? I would love to do a Tinder makeover out there, bro, and take some banger photos on these lakes and these mountains. Like, man, if you live in a place like this, there's no excuse to have photos this bad, bro. You should be getting like 10 out of 10 banger adventure photos. Again, another photo back turned to the camera. Beautiful location. Like, bro, if you had a photo crop from like the waist up, portrait style photo, looking off into the distance with that view in the back, I can't think of a woman who would swipe left on that photo. Just so many opportunities for like 10 out of 10 pics here. And instead we've got like 3 photos in board shorts with the back turned to the camera. And then 1 photo where, again, women have to play the guessing game of like, which one is he, right? So what's killing you on this profile, bro, is women are really looking for 2 things. They want to know what you look like, and they want to see that you're an interesting guy. Right now, you look like an interesting guy, but you failed test number 1, which is the most important thing. No one knows what you look like, bro.
Yeah, 100%. At this point in the profile, you could be the guy on the left, you could be the guy on the right, and we really have no clue. Are these the only photos he's got?
This is it, bro. What I'll say, man, too, is like, bro, we have a photography team out in Europe. If you want to talk and like actually level up your profile, bro, it looks like you live the life where you have the means to do a pro photo shoot and you just want to work with the best. Like, click the link down in the description of this video. Apply for a profile makeover with us, bro. Like, I would love to do your photos out in Europe, man. Looks fucking sick. Zach, you got anything to add to this?
No, I think there's a lot of room for opportunity here. Yeah, I think like Hunter said, you've two things, right? Like women want to see what you look like. They want to see you live an interesting life. You live an interesting life for sure. I would also, I'm just looking at this now, bro. I mean, this is preference, and I don't want to get too into this, but I'd get rid of that he, him pronouns thing, man.
I was just looking at that. Yeah.
Women, I saw a video online actually of somebody interviewing women, like, what do you think of men when they have the pronouns? And all of the women said they find them like, they think of them as, I don't want to get us in trouble here, but, you know, weak men. Let's just say that. You know? It's not an attractive thing. So yeah, I don't know, bro. You're clearly a man. Like, I don't think you need to tell somebody that you identify as he, him. You could save that for the day, unless you're trying to really attract those feminists, you know, but they tend to be kind of annoying, bro. So I don't know. I don't know about you, but
Yeah.
So anyways, yeah, that's all.
That's well said, Zach. Like, you got to know your audience, right? If you're living in like one of the most liberal cities in the world where like this is, people are super crazy about it. Yeah. Like, you might get more matches for doing this, but I'd say in like 95% of the world, women are going to see this and be like, bro, like what? Like, why do you even have that? So I don't know, kind of cringe for most women. Zach, you make a good point. We're not like, you know, we're not trying to get canceled here. We're just speaking facts. Like, most people see this and they have like a kind of a reaction to it. So it's not helping you get more matches, bro. And that's the goal of this stream. It's helping you get more matches. So we're going to say what we need to say to help you do that. All right, boys. Someone said this ain't Canada. Shout out to Canada for being really into that stuff. Shout out Trudeau. All right. All right. Next profile. Oh, this one's a good one. Let's get into this. And guys, the next profile we review is going to be from someone in the DMs who sends their profile in during the stream. So if you haven't sent your profile in yet, just go over to wingman.plus on Instagram, send us your profile. Everyone who gets their profile reviewed in stream is getting a free copy of the matchbook. All right, let's jump into this one. All right, this is a nice layout because we can see his whole profile at the same time. You just get the vibe right off the bat. Taylor's got his analytical face. When Taylor makes that face, boys, you know he's about to drop some heat. When Taylor's got the fingers over the mouth, Taylor.
It's an above average profile. I'll definitely give him that. And he's a good looking dude, so I'll definitely give him that. Still not a 10 out of 10 though. Photo 3, lighting's a little shabby. Photo 4, lighting's a little shabby. Photo 5, I like it, but I'm not a huge fan of the fit. Like, are those sweats? Are those jeans? I guess I can't tell. We'd have to zoom. But also looks like a graphic tee. Like, boys, just stick to your solids and your classic pieces. Like, I just wish in that photo he had a pair of blue jeans, a white shirt, and then like an olive green like flannel jacket with Sherpa inside. Ooh, that would have been perfect. But second photo, posture's a little weird. First photo, the shirt is kind of hugging his body weird. You can kind of see the nips. Those are the main things that I kind of saw. I've been yapping, Zach. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, usually when, like, it's definitely an above average profile, right? So usually when I see these types of profiles, clearly you use the good camera. I always talk about like where we could improve. So two things, dog, and then second is like a social proof photo. So almost and it's hard for me to see, but in photo number 3, I think that's you with a glass of wine. That'd be so much more powerful, bro, if you had that same shot with like a group of people, maybe their hands in the forefront of the photo blurred out, or you don't have to show the group of people you're with, but let it be known that there's other people with you, bro. A social proof photo is going to add so much more value to your profile. Women are going to instantly trust you a lot more. They're going to know you have a group of people that like you. You're going to have, you know, they're going to know that there's somebody that that they could trust, excuse me. And those are the two things that I would include. I don't really want to nitpick the photos, even though they're like what Taylor said, there's definitely room for improvement. I would just say what you're missing for photos in general. Dog photo, social proof photo. Hunter, you got anything else, bro? I'm sure you could add a couple other things.
I've got a couple things. So usually like when someone has their photos nailed with like good quality photos, that brings like the next opportunity to look at their profile as far as like adding extra elements that go above and beyond. Social proof photo, dog photo, definitely nailed it, Zach. In our profile makeovers, we take those photos for every guy because we just find that like that's what creates the best results. But also like looks at maximization too is a big part of it. I think there's definitely opportunities to improve the wardrobe here, bro. Like instead of the big like puffy parka coat, I would have loved to see like a camel pea coat, you know, like a nice tan colored pea coat here would have looked just so much cool, more mature. T-shirts, never really ideal, right? If he's wearing like a white button-up shirt with like a blazer over top at kind of a bougie restaurant, just going to look a lot cooler. These crew necks look pretty good. I like these. But then, yeah, like just kind of like the winter jacket with a T-shirt under, it just kind of looks low effort. And bro, like this face is kind of like a serial killer face, right? Where's the smile? Even if you're trying to hide your teeth, maybe you're not super confident with your smile. Two things you can do. Number one, you can get the Face app, which will literally just give you a smile or like make your teeth slightly corrected, which is always a good idea. Or you can also just smirk in the photo if you don't want to show teeth, right? So the difference between like this same face, just like pouting. See that little smirk I just gave, the little smolar I gave the stream boys?
The Rizzler.
Yeah, everyone's getting bricked up here. But yeah, that's like a big thing, just having a little smirk. I'd say too, bro, from a looks maximization standpoint, I just think your face shape, you have a naturally longer forehead. And I think like an easy way to mitigate that and make yourself look more attractive is to actually just get a little more length in the bangs, bro, and have the haircut that kind of flows forward a little bit. There's like a lot of good fringe hairstyles or even like messy kind of comb over hairstyles where the hair kind of swoops forward a little bit that I think will look good. It looks like you already kind of have that haircut. I would just like get your barber to keep fading the sides, but grow out the length on the top for a couple months. And I think you're going to look at least 1 or 2 points more attractive.
Yeah. Accessory game is also lacking too. Throw in some chains, throw on a watch, throw in some rings. Let's make it pop.
100%. So guys, what we're going to do now is actually review one of the profiles from the guys who just sent their profile to us during the stream. So let me get this profile uploaded here. I'm going to airdrop. So another thing I'll say, boys, I see someone asking in the chat, how much does a Tinder makeover cost? Look, guys, there's a lot of factors that go into that, like location, the number of photos, what types of photos, how long you want to be shooting with the photographer. Yeah, there's just a lot of factors that go into it. So it's hard to actually just give you like a number on that, bro. What I'd say your best bet is like, let's jump on a call and learn about your goals, your situation. If you even need a profile makeover, or maybe the online dating cheat code is a better fit for you just based on where you're at. And we can kind of go from there.
Yeah.
Not sure if you guys have anything to add to that.
Well, I'd just say, yeah, the price is highly variable, so we can't even give you a number. But bro, all I'm going to say is, how much money would you pay if you knew in 1 month you'd be having 5 dates a week? You'd probably
100%.
I guarantee you'd pay 3 times more than what any of our products are going to cost. So we'd love to help you out, guys. So link in description, all that good stuff.
100%. Another call to action to pound that freaking like button, boys. Let's go.
Clap
This
the
stream gets
absolute
100,000
cheeks
likes. I'll
off
clap
that like
my own
button.
cheeks. I don't know. Let's just get a bunch of likes on the video. All right, boys. Shout out to everyone in the stream.
There we go.
Take a look at this next profile here. So he just sent his profile in about 20 minutes ago. So let's take a look at it. Everyone getting their profile review is getting a copy of the matchbook, boys. So nice little sweetener on the deal here for you. Okay, so Buddy obviously did a photo shoot for Tinder.
Is this a match artist client?
Yeah, it kind of looks like it, eh? You can almost kind of tell their photo shoots, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The classic photo in front of the brick wall.
What it is the vibe that I get consistently, guys, when guys, you know, like yourself, bro, went out and got a photo shoot done. The consistent vibe that I get is like nice guy, like someone you could maybe take home to your parents, which isn't a bad thing. But when we're on dating apps and you're trying to create that initial attraction, that mysterious bad boy vibe is going to go so much further. And listen, that might not be you, bro. Like in your head, that might not be you. That's why you have a dating photographer and a team to help you tap into that. Because don't limit yourself, guys, on the stream to thinking that that's not you. Everyone who's in that vibe had to learn that vibe. So that's the consistent thing that I see. And these are great photos, bro, for your mom's fridge. These are great photos, above the fireplace. They're good quality photos. But no woman is going to look at that and think, this guy, you get what I'm trying to say, right? So like,
see me down, eh?
Yeah, I don't want to get. Yeah, like I don't know what we could say on YouTube here. It's things are getting tighter and tighter, but you get my point, right? So that's my point. That's what I have to say on these photos because honestly, from a quality standpoint, they're not bad, bro. It's just they're mom's fridge type photos. They're not dating photos.
Yeah, the main reason is it's just cheesy smiles and forced poses. It looks like almost every photo's just got hands in the pockets and a cheesy smile. And then all of them look like you're in just like the middle of a busy road or something. And then even worse, you got the brick wall, like you're trapped in your mom's basement or something. You just need like more interesting backgrounds, better facial expressions, looking more mysterious. Another thing I'd add is looks like you're carrying a little bit of weight around the midsection. No worries, bro. But don't wear a white t-shirt because it's going to make it look worse than it actually is. Like if that was just a black Henley and then you threw on a jean jacket over it, instantly look way better.
One thing that like you guys are just dropping pure value here, but one thing I'll add is, bro, this guy probably paid pretty good money for this photo shoot because the photographer, like they're not using a cheap camera. Like this is probably like a $7,000 camera and lens that took these photos. So bro, like if you're going to invest that much money in a photo shoot, you should be getting more than 3 outfits of photos, right? You've got the same 3 shirts across your profile, which bro, like it actually, it grinds my gears that people charge people thousands of dollars for like pro dating photo shoots, and this is what they get. Like not much more than photos for your mom's fridge. Because let's be honest, bro, like if you had the same types of photos, but actually just a different outfit in every photo, you might get matches, man. But the fact that you have this as photo number 1 in this gray Henley shirt, and then this as photo number 3 in the exact same shirt, immediately turns you from the guy who's always getting cool photos taken of himself. Maybe he owns a media agency or something like that. You immediately go from like a cool entrepreneur style guy to a lame dude who tried way too hard to do a photo shoot for dating apps. Like it just gives off the most try hard vibes when you wear the same outfit in every photo. What I'd say too, man, like if someone's calling themselves a professional dating photographer and this is one of the edits they send you, like they should be banned, bro. Like we should be like calling Biden on that guy and getting him blacklisted. You know, like what are we doing, bro?
We should be giving them boosters.
Yeah. Like I see it a lot, man. Like it actually grinds my gears because like I didn't start Wingman Plus to be a grifter and like capitalize on lonely dudes. But it really, really, really grinds my gears to see these professional photo shoot companies who do that, bro. They prey on lonely dudes, tell them they're going to get matches, get results. And all they're doing is just lining their bank accounts and giving these guys photos that don't actually get them results. And it really, really pisses me off, guys.
Yeah, so, like the amount of money that you spent on this shoot, if you would have just had some outfit coaching, some posing coaching, and had, some guys in your corner talking to the photographer on where good locations are, like these locations are ass. Like, I hope you didn't pay more than $700 for this because like that on average, like a 3-hour shoot, 3 outfits, probably, $500, $600, $700. So I hope you didn't pay more than that because this profile is not good.
Yeah.
And it's not because of you, bro. Like you have a good jawline. You can clearly rock a good beard, which is another point. You should probably start rocking a beard. Start hitting the gym a little bit, gain a little bit of muscle, boost that metabolism, and you'd be a stud. But yeah, man, photographer did you dirty.
You did, bro. And like, dude, well said, Taylor, on like all the coaching that goes into it too. Cause like, man, this guy looks like he went to Target and bought the same shirt in 3 colors. It's literally the exact same shirt in 3 different colors. Right? Like with our profile makeover, we're getting a custom looks maximization and style consultation at least 4 weeks before their shoot. So they got time to maximize all that shit. In addition to a fitness and diet plan. Like we don't mess around and just have a photographer show up at your house and give you 10 minutes of coaching before your shoot when it's too late, right? And that's what it kind of looks like happened here. And it does grind my gears to see people get ripped off. Like this is something you shouldn't even be paying for, bro, because you're not taking photos to like, send to your mom and put on your Facebook and be like, look how handsome my son looks, right? You're paying this money to get photos so you can get matches and meet that next girlfriend. And that's what grinds my gears is just people taking guys' hard-earned money and giving them no results for it. That fucking pisses me off. Sorry to swear on stream, boys. And two, like an objectively good-looking guy. Like this guy shouldn't have an issue on dating apps. But like time and time again, we see it on stream. Guys are hurting like with their own photos when they try to do it themselves, and they invest with the wrong photographer, and they're in the same position, just dropped a couple thousand on a photo shoot. I actually looked into one of these companies, and their owners are posting screenshots on Instagram of like $100,000 months on their business. And then I look at their portfolio and I see photos like that, and it lit a fire under my ass, bro. Like I just hate seeing people, profiting off of not giving anyone results. Really bums me out. Anyway, let's view another profile here, boys. What do you think?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Oh, this one's a doozy. Okay. Boys.
Let's see.
Oh, let's go, baby. This one's fun. All right. And yeah, guys, if you are interested in doing a photo shoot with us, doing it the right way, not blowing a couple grand on a crappy photographer and then coming to us after with a bad taste in your mouth, hit the link in the description of this video. We'll set you up for success. All right, boys. We're going to give this profile a quick scan. Taylor's already shaking his head. We're going to give this profile a quick scan.
Did that dude piss his pants? Look at his jeans.
Oh boy. Yeah, it looks like it, huh?
He got a
Look at
little
this
too
guy with
excited.
look at this guy with the hand signs, bro.
He looks like Deutsch. He looks like the Schrute brother from The Office.
Mose?
Yeah, he looks like Mose.
Oh man.
That's tough, bro.
All right, who is this guy?
I think it is
Let's
Moses'
see.
profile.
It's the Mose.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We got the bio too. 6'1", homeowner next to the beach. My car is fast AF. Current jet ski owner, future boat owner. Looking for a passenger princess to ride my 200 mile per hour with me while I blast. Call me maybe. with the ID. Okay. So,
oh boy.
guys, I see this time and time again. There's like a definitely a demographic of guys who focused a lot on career and making money in life, but they neglected getting good with girls. And what kind of sucks is they're in a position in life where all they have is their ability to flex money. And number one, like you're going to get girls who are down for a free dinner, but you're not really going to find a girl who will love you, bro. And that might be like cutting a little too deep, but it's fucking true, bro. And let's be honest, if you're in this position in life and you are putting this kind of bio out there and photos like this to attract women, you think you're really attracting women who love you for you or just what you provide?
Yeah, that's a good point. Another thing I'd add is the looks maxing, bro. Your beard and hairstyle, both doing you way dirty. Like the jersey chin strap, we got to knock it off, bro. I can't tell what kind of growth you got going. See, like this, I actually love this photo. I just wish you didn't have the neck beard chin strap going. And I wish you didn't have the beanie. Besides that, it'd be a perfect photo.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
I think what you should do is rock like a full stubble or a disconnected goatee if you can't get around the whole way. What are you going to say, Hunter?
I think he can, bro. Like zooming in on these, my quality might be better than yours as far as like what I can see growing in because I got it on my computer. Like this guy can grow stubble around the mustache and on the cheeks, but he's choosing to rock the Khabib beard, which I just don't get. Like maybe he's just a huge fan of Dagestani wrestlers, but bro, it's just not a good look at all. Like either have a beard or don't. Like have a goatee at least, man. even rock like the Australian Muzzy if you have to, bro. But like the Khabib chin strap beard, man, like there's not a girl alive who looks at that and is like, yup, that's the look. That's my type of guy.
Yeah.
Just, it's honestly like the kind of thing that brings you down like 5 to 6 points, just rocking your beard like that.
Yeah, and the hair. I think this might be a picture of him young, because then if you go to that picture of him with the wine, looks like his hair is receded a little bit. No shame in that, bro. But if the hair is receded, then just buzz it. Receding hair is not a look. Buzzed hair is a look. So honestly, bro, buzz it, grow out that beard, and you'd look like a Chad, because you're a good-looking dude. Like, you got good eyebrows, a good chin, good nose. Like, just stop hiding all of it with, a weird-ass chin strap beard.
Yeah, well said, but I honestly think like, bro, what is this?
It's the Harry Potter glasses.
You can't be this guy with this bio
Yeah.
and then be the same guy with this photo, bro. Like that doesn't compute in my brain.
Looks like my 40-year-old uncle, bro. Like who bikes on the weekend.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm sorry, Mike, bro. I'm sure you're a cool guy, man.
Looks
No,
like he
it's
makes
just not the
model
look at
airplanes
all.
on weekends or something. And you can tell his hair is receded from this point, which, bro, no shame in it. No shame in having a receded hairline, but just roll with the punches. Don't try to hold on to it. My hairline is not as strong as it was when I was in high school. So I'm just rolling with the punches. And once it gets too far back, once the recession right here goes, past my ears, it's all gone. So you just got to let it go eventually.
Yeah, or bro, like if you are this guy, Mr. 200 miles an hour future boat owner, like, dude, it costs like 3 G's to go over to Turkey and get this done in a weekend.
Yeah. And you heard it here first. Don't even bother with a hair transplant. Peptides are the way of the future. There's this company called, can't remember the name, Ontera Skincare. Get some peptides, man. Microdermaroll. I don't even know what the word is. Dermaroll your scalp. Rub some peptides in there. Or do what Hunter said, get a transplant. But yeah, what were you going to say, Hunter? I could totally cut you off.
No, that's all good. I got a buddy who went to Turkey. He did it, just bought a round trip flight for like 4 days in Turkey, banged it out, came back home. 9 months later, he's got a full head of hair. Like it's not rocket science, bro. If you are as loaded as you say you are, man, like, bro, to be honest, if you're as loaded as you say you are, how have you not even had a photo shoot before? That answers my question. He has had a photo shoot from a photographer who takes cringy photos. It's like a common theme we see. Guys, if you want to do it the right way, like, hit us up. Link in description. We can bang out some banger photos of you. But yeah, like I'd say before we'd even take photos of Michael, like if we were to take him on as a client today, we'd put him on a 2-month looks maximization plan. We get him to grow out the beard, homeless mode for a month, then take him to a sick barber who can fade it and make it look good. That way he's not looking like, Mose Schrute or Khabib anymore. Like, dude, honestly, even a bald head with a sick beard is a look, man.
Yeah.
It's a badass 100%. Look, bro. Like right now you look like, Harry Potter's stunt double playing Quidditch out there with a helmet on, bro. Like we could be doing so much better, bro. Like this shouldn't even be a conversation, dude. A homeowner at 25 with like a whatever kind of car this is. Like, what is this, a Corvette?
Camaro?
I don't know cars, boys. I'm not a car guy, but you get the idea, bro. Like this.
Yeah, I don't either, but
bro, like at some point you got to put your money where your mouth is, bro. And like, you got to become the guy that your bio says you are. Because right now, like I see, top G in the bio, and then I see HP in the photo, Harry Potter.
Maybe that's what the 800 HP stands for in the bio.
Yeah.
And bros, no car photos. Again, girls see the car photos, the boys would be like, bro, sick. Let's race me at the next stoplight. But girls see this and they're just like, he doesn't even need to go on a date with me. He can just make love to his fucking Camaro that he's got, a scrapbook full of. So no car photos.
I think that's what this is for.
Bruh.
Yeah, we got owned right there.
Bro.
Yeah.
And don't link your Spotify either. Got the Tekashi 6ix9ine on there. Like, yeah, don't link the Spotify. Don't link the Insta. No car photos.
Yeah. It looks like he's based out of like Miami, I would say, just based on the license plate, obviously being in Florida, and the type of women that he's trying to attract. Like, bro, you will get sugar babies off a profile like this. But if that's what you're looking for, man, like there's dating apps for that. If you actually want to like meet a girlfriend or an FWB who likes being around you, like you got to level up, bro. All right. I think that's enough of that profile. That was a pretty funny one, though, honestly.
Wow.
That was a good little roast. All right. So we're going to review another profile from the folder here. But, guys, the next profile we review will be from the DMs. So if you want to get your profile reviewed, DM us on Instagram at wingman.plus. Send your photos in there. And the next profile that we review will be from the DMs. And everyone getting their profile reviewed is going to get a copy of the matchbook.
And all my boys watching better be mewing right now. Don't break your mewing streak for the stream, boys. Come on.
Keep chewing that gum. Keep mewing. No fapping to the stream either, boys. Stay on point. I know there's one twisted MF out there fapping.
His profile reviews. Oh, God.
Guys, drop a thumbs up in the chat if you're not fapping. Anyone who doesn't drop a thumbs up in the chat, definitely fapping the stream.
Oh, man.
All right. Okay, this is like a bit of a mixed bag here, eh? We got a bit of everything going on here, boys. I see some potential, to be honest.
Hate the bio. Stop with the this is so overplayed. Hate the bio.
Yeah, what's going on with the bio, Taylor? What do you mean?
I remember when I first started, trying to find my way online dating. I did some Google searching, and about every other website was like, do these funny quotes, do the funny quotes bio. Oh yeah, he's really handsome. Quote from GQ. Like, oh, would definitely smash. Quote from Megan Fox. Like, it's just not a good vibe. It's so overplayed. Just do a funny one-liner, the hot boy bio, and you're just going to be completely game.
100%, bro. Like,
yeah, what do you think, Zach?
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
100%, Taylor. That's exactly what I was going to say. That was the first thing I noticed, too. As soon as he put it up on the stream, I was like reading. I'm like, man, you're just shooting yourself in the foot, bro. Be better off with that Italian flag and the pizza emoji, to be honest.
Yeah.
But Hunter, go ahead, bro.
Like, boys, we got over 70 sample bios and prompts in the matchbook. It's literally cheaper than a date. Like, if you want to stop being the cheesy dude who went on to, Quora.com and looked at the worst blog advice of all time on Tinder bios, like, it's such a no-brainer, bro. Like, this is literally costing you matches. Like, I can't stress it enough. This bio is literally costing you matches. The girl of your dreams, like your next girlfriend, could be looking at this bio and be like, ew, ugh, next. And date some other guy that isn't you. Like, I know it's funny we're having fun on stream, boys, but like legit, your potential wife could swipe left on you because your bio is so bad. It's literally as easy as copying and pasting a one-liner that's optimized for this. Like, I don't know. I'm getting a little flustered here, boys. I get fired up because I've been that guy, man. I've been that guy with no results on these apps. It took me like 7 years to figure it out. And now that I have figured it out, like, I just want the rest of the boys to eat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Yeah, drop some cheese in the chat, boys. All right, so let's look at the photos here. Let's try and find photo number 1. What's he putting up front for the ladies? Okay, this is photo numero uno.
It's no bueno. It's overly posed. Got the flyaway hairs on the cheeks. Need to clean up the cheeks. If you're gonna rock a goatee, keep the cheeks clean. Got the duck face. It's a selfie. It's in the car. Doesn't make you seem like you're an interesting guy. That's really all I got to say about this first photo.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know. Like, it's kind of like what the Supreme Court justice said at one time. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but I know it when I see it. This photo just kind of looks sus, and I don't know why, but just gives off some sort of sus vibe. So I would just say like it's not a good photo, bro. I can't even describe why it's not a good photo, but I think anyone looking at this photo kind of knows what I mean. Like it does look a little sus.
Well, he's got the duck face and the head tilt. Like that's literally like all he needs is to go like this and then have his like foot kicked up, and then he'd be getting lots of right swipes on a grinder or something.
Yeah, I think you might be right, bro.
I don't want to be mean, bro, because in the other photo you got a good bod and you're definitely a good looking guy. It's just you got to show it off. You got to show it in the right light. Like that kind of fruity photo from the outset, you're going to get left swipes.
Yeah, like that's what you're putting up front, bro. And women aren't going through your whole profile and being like, yeah, okay, I guess he's good enough. They're looking at your first photo, and if they don't like it, they're swiping left. And you know what they're doing after that? If they do like your first photo, they're going to your second photo. And if they don't like that, they're swiping left. Your profile is only as good as your weakest photo. That's why it's so important to have this shit optimized, boys. So let's take a look at the second photo here. Again, bro, what is this pose? What's going on? What is the motion blur on this? Like, bro, this looks like your grandmother.
It's blurry, bro.
A photo of you on Christmas Eve, bro. Like, this is not a good photo.
Yeah.
I don't even think we need to break this photo down further than that. It's just like not good.
No.
Okay, let's go to the bod. Guy's pretty shredded.
Yeah. I think the facial expression is kind of off. Looks like he's mewing a little bit too hard. He's got that whole like he's sucking real hard on that.
It looks like he packed an entire can of Zins in his mouth at the same time.
Some grizzly wintergreen. Oh man.
Is it? No, obviously like pretty shredded, bro. He's gonna get a copy of the matchbook.
Yeah.
So he's gonna know how to take a proper like action shot with the tarp off. But this just ain't it, bro. This is kind of cringe.
Yeah.
All right, what else do we have? All right, let's just go in no particular order for the rest of them. Okay, mirror selfie with the headphones on, with the dirty mirror, with a bro. You can literally see the urinal in this one too. We got the urinal in the back. That's a classic no-no, bro. Girls notice these details, man. They look at every little corner of your photo, bro. Like, man, the fact that you gave us your profile review and you got a dirty mirror selfie with a urinal in the back, like, come on, man. This is common sense. This is a no-brainer, man. He looks like a different person in this photo too than his other photos. Like, that's not the same guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's because the smile, because every single photo he's doing the duck face, and then this photo he's like actually smiling.
Yeah, he's got a good smile too. Like, you should bring that out more.
Yeah, and the quality, I can't tell. The quality doesn't look too good. Maybe it's because it's just my end. I'm not 100%
No,
sure.
it's definitely taken on a potato Android from 2017.
Come on, man. It's not a bad photo. It's just the idea itself isn't horrible, but the quality's so bad.
Yeah, it's a tough look. All right. I think okay, aside from the duck face selfie, this is where we're actually seeing him in like pretty cool style. He has like a lot more of that douchebag kind of F-boy look. Like, this is probably closer to the look that's going to get him matches compared to everything else on his profile we've seen so far. I think we got to move away from the duck face. It looks like your homies are like into the duck face too.
Is that just his homie? I'm sorry.
Yeah, with the duck faces, it's hard to know. This guy was not ready. You did your boy dirty on this photo too, bro. You did your boy dirty on that one. Yeah.
One thing too, boys, is when you're in a group photo and you're standing, you always want to be the tallest guy. Now, you're not the shortest. Well, seems like the guy on your left there is a little bit taller than you. Easy way to fix this: stand next to two friends who are shorter than you. That's the first thing. Number two, take a photo where everyone's sitting down so you can disguise the height, because everyone's not going to be the tallest guy in the world, and that's fine. It's all about perspective. So, I think that that could bring this photo up a few points. But yeah, I mean, dude, just it could be such a cooler social proof photo, man. Such a cooler social proof photo. And your boys are just, yeah, they don't seem ready for the photo either. So yeah, I don't know, big miss opportunity in my opinion.
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
What's with the bare neck and the bare wrists? Come on, man. Throw a chain on, throw a watch on, throw a bracelet on. Let's spice it up.
Yep.
Yeah, man. $20 at H&M will go a long way with that stuff. Okay, so we got the
I
restaurant.
love the fit.
Yeah, the fit goes hard, eh?
I love the fit, bro. Like this would be so much cooler going back to that cigar type photo, boys, that I was telling you guys about earlier. Dude, those photos go so hard with a suit at the cigar lounge, bro, with that same glass of whiskey in one hand, a cigar in the other. Make sure you don't cover your face like you are in this photo, bro. Like that would make this photo 1,000 times better, and also take the sunglasses off your shirt. It's kind of like it's a little boyish, in my opinion. It's just not ideal. That's what I would change about this photo, because I'm a big proponent for like a good suit photo. Women love that. Makes you seem a lot older, bro, especially at 23. You wanna try to look a little bit more mature than the age you are. That's what I would do differently, bro, because you're a good looking guy, bro. Taylor, Hunter, you guys got anything else to say on this one?
No, I think you hit the nail on the head, bro.
He looks way younger. That's the only thing I'd want to add. Like he looks a different age in this photo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might just be the clean shave, or it might be an
Yes.
older photo too. Oh, what's going on in this last one? It's kind of fitting. He ended the profile surrounded by balls.
And it's the same outfit as the group photo. This must have been him at the group photo thing.
Little ball pit session with the boys.
Yeah.
Just balling out with the boys, eh?
It's just
Yeah, this is
childish,
awesome.
bro.
Yeah.
It's just childish. Like, put yourself in the state in the mindset of a girl. Like, dude, no man is gonna be at a ball pit taking photos and putting it up on their dating profile. It's funny, man. Dude, I'm sure it's fun, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. I like to hit a trampoline park every now and then, you know. But like, dude, not for a dating app, bro.
Yeah, that's a tough look, man. That's a tough look. But hey, man, this guy's got a long way to go. We'll send him the matchbook. I think that'll set him up for at least like a quick level up.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, what we'll do now is actually we'll look at a profile someone sent in. I'm just gonna upload it to the computer. So while I do that, maybe Zach, if you want to go over the stuff we've been up to in Colombia.
Yeah, for sure. So actually, one of my good buddies, Sheldon I'm from Boston, even though I got this New York hat on, so don't hate on me. I just like the logo, a little competition with Hunter, the LA East Coast, West Coast. But my boy Sheldon just came down to Medellin. Boys, we've been doing Tinder makeovers in Medellin literally every weekend. We're booked up all the way through March right now. Just an amazing opportunity out here. It's super cheap. The cost of living is super cheap. It's 70 degrees, 75 year round, sunny every day. Just an amazing city. And we've just been stacked up, boys. Like literally every weekend, we have guys paying us extra just to come midweek, which kind of sucks because we have to take out of editing and stuff and everything else that we have to do during the week. But I would definitely keep a lookout on YouTube. Tinder Makeover with Sheldon. Hunter, I know, has been dropping an episode every Sunday. So if you guys want to get a little bit more insight and how the photo shoots are going down here, that'd be a great opportunity to check it out. And if you guys want to, get some more details on, maybe potentially being able to, come down here if you're a good fit to work with us. Like Hunter, you said you had that link in that bio, right, where we could hop on a quick consultation call just to see if you're the right fit. We don't just work with anyone, boys. Like, there's definitely some qualifications. We need to make sure that, your head's in the game and you're serious. But if it is, man, we'd love to try to fit you in the schedule because as of right now, we only got, I think, 2 or 3 weekends in April, and then we're going back to Toronto for the month of May. So if you guys are interested, definitely check that out on YouTube, and feel free to click the link in the bio.
100%. We got photo teams all across the U.S. too. If you guys don't want to fly out to Colombia and work with, Zach and myself in person, we can still bang out photos for you anywhere. But we definitely go above and beyond when guys fly out to us and come out for Colombia.
Oh, yeah.
We kind of make a good time of it, hit the town together and all that.
100%. 100%.
Yeah, we've been having a little too much fun out here, but that's a story for another stream. Let's jump into this profile from the DMs. Guys, if you want to get your profile reviewed, it's not too late. Slide in the DMs, wingman.plus on Instagram, and we'll review your profile in the stream here. So he didn't show us any of his prompts. He strategically cropped out a lot of the details in the Bumble profile here, but we got the photos to work with, boys. There's a lot going on. It's a lot to take in on this profile. What do we think?
I think like that first photo, the body language just doesn't look like big D energy, doesn't look confident and masculine. Kind of got a little bit of tilt on the hips. I'm talking about the grill photo. The grill photo, he's kind of like tilted out the hips. I think the angle is making your legs look really skinny, kind of the cheesy smile. I just don't think any of the photos in this profile give big D energy. Also look like, girls are going to notice this, also look like you could lose a little bit of weight just to make your face a little bit leaner. Like a little bit goes a long way. Like even just 10 pounds and your face is going to look more chiseled, more masculine. I mean, that's kind of the main stuff I saw. What do you think? Guys?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, like too much of a nice guy look, It doesn't really show, BDE, like it just, and then also like what's going on with like the photo with you on like the playscape. It's like, is that your kid? Is it not your kid? Like maybe it shows in the bio too, right? Because we don't have the prompts. The dog photo, I think it's a really cool photo of the dog. I just think it's like it's a selfie, right? Hunter, could you go to that dog photo? I think it's like a selfie. So I think so. And it looks like definitely a selfie. Dog's cool looking dog. I love that dog. Bro, just like get someone to take that photo. Even someone, bro, even just, it's a little bit, sometimes it could be hard to get some friends to come out with you. Even someone in the park, like, hey, do you mind taking a couple pictures of me with my dog and just have them hit the photo button 1,000 times and just play with your dog naturally? I keep saying this, but that's a really big, it's a big difference. I really like the photo where you're up on top of the mountain overlooking the lake. I mean, that's a beautiful photo, bro. Like, amazing photo. And Hunter has a similar photo on his, I think, Instagram or one of your profiles where similar backdrop. But once again, like, you can't tell it's you. And I know we keep saying this and it sounds like we're beating a dead horse. But like, bro, even just if it was half of your photo, half of your face, like from a profile angle, just to tell, like, I think that's what you have, Hunter, right? And it just goes so much, it goes so far because this is a sick photo, bro. But it looks like it could be a Google image photo.
Yeah, it could be anyone, man. And again, like if he had 4 or 5 banger photos that showed what he looked like and then put this in the middle of the profile, we would not be giving him a hard time. But it's the fact that like this is what we have to work with to get this guy's vibe, right? And like this profile just screams nice guy, man.
Yeah.
It screams like that uncle that shows up to the family barbecue without a girlfriend every year. And grandma's asking, like, when am I going to have some grandkids? You know what I mean? Like
100%.
So much potential to take way cooler photos, bro. I think it's just a matter of like get cooler outfits. Like Taylor said, maybe just lose 10 pounds, bro. Like just eat a bunch of protein, lift weights for a couple months. Like it's not going to be too hard for you. Just get someone else to take your photos. Hire a professional photographer if you need to, bro. Like we see it time and time again. Like all of our profile makeover clients come to us with photos just like this. And the before and afters are fucking night and day. Jump on a call with us.
Yep.
We'll show you all the before and afters. Like, this is all we do. And sometimes it takes just like either doing a couple years of trial and error or like watching the streams and like slowly reinventing yourself over time. Or if you want to buckle up and just get it done in a day, like we can do that for you, bro. You're just like, there's like a few steps that you need to take. And I think like getting cooler outfits is one. Scouting out better locations is another one. Like this location is the only good one on your profile. Getting someone else to take the photos of you. No more selfies. Like we're beating a dead horse at this point. A lot of the same feedback for a lot of these profiles. Like, guys, come at us proper, all right? Come at us with photos other people took. But when they do take them, you know, don't give off fruity vibes. Look badass, right? Try and look cool. Try to have that influencer vibe in your profile. Goes a long way.
Yeah.
Like, bro, this dog photo should have been a 10 out of 10. Like, such a missed opportunity. That's such a cute dog, bro. In the park, dog's super happy. You're super happy. Buddy's got a good smile. Like, man, you're not far, bro. You're just in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Let's review another one. We're gonna do a few more, boys. And at the end of the stream, we're gonna show you our best prompts that get us tons of messages. Girls hitting us up first. Instagram for that. How are we doing in the chat, boys? You guys having fun? You guys like these streams, or should we stop doing them? What do you guys think?
I think, Hunter, you think at the end, I think we should show at least one of our profiles. We don't have to go in depth like we did last stream, but just to give people an idea of what like a top tier profile looks like.
I think that's a really good idea, bro. I was even going to say maybe what we could do is show a before and after of one of our clients at the end of the stream. Like, Zach, I know you've got some material like Nick's transformation, for example. It might be cool to show, to see some of the guys, like some of the before and afters we've done. Why don't we show Nick's transformation at the end of the stream?
Yeah. Do you want me to shoot those over to you?
Yeah.
Again?
Yeah, feel free. That'd be great.
All right. I'll email them, or maybe I'll just send them in the WhatsApp.
Yeah, that works perfectly. All right. Let's go over another profile here, boys.
Cool. Let's do it.
Yeah, we talk a big game on the stream. People are probably curious to see like the actual results we're getting, guys. So I think it'd be cool to show one of our clients, little case study. All right. So next up, we got Chas. We got the carpenter himself.
Got the Milwaukee tool in the back. Let's go. I used to work there. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Lots of info in the bio. All right, let's start off with his first photo, boys, which I think is, it's honestly hard to tell what his first photo is, boys.
I think it's the carpenter one.
Is it? All right, let's start with the
No, it's not. I can't quite tell.
I think it's this one. That's going to be my guess. So, bro, I get what you're going for. You kind of want that like mismatched suit look, kind of that, you know, quirky vibe. It kind of gives me the vibe of like Andy from The Office, where his suits are just never matching. But like, bro, it kind of looks off-putting. Like the jacket does not match the pants. You know what I mean? Like the tie doesn't match the jacket or the pants.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's just a really off-putting look. I think a lot of women would look at this and like when women are looking at your profile from the female gaze, like from their perspective, they want things that look instantly nice to the eye, just like aesthetically pleasing. So like when you try to pattern interrupt them with an outfit like this, they're immediately like, there's too much going on. There's too much clashing in the outfit. Like, no, next, like get me away from this profile. So obviously, bro, like a dapper guy who has access to a cool wardrobe, but bro, like if you want to rock the Conor McGregor suit, like just rock the matching pants, pull it off. Either wear no tie or wear a tie that matches the suit. I just don't think this is really the most fashionable look. The photo itself, you know, little action shot, a little candid walking shot, like the paparazzi shot. Looks like he's in front of his grandma's house. But yeah, just kind of a weird outfit in this one.
Yeah. If you were just rocking neutrals, you can get away with mixing and matching. Like if that was an olive pair of pants and then a solid navy coat and then maybe a light blue shirt and then maybe like a navy tie or maybe like, a forest green tie or maybe just a black tie would have been so much better. But yeah, like Hunter said, the background is not good either. And then another thing, the cut of the suit is really weird. If you look at where the shoulder pad hits his shoulder, I think it goes way too far. And then I feel like the suit adds like 50 pounds, bro. Like in later photos, you look in shape, but this suit makes you look fat. And I know you're not. It's because the shoulder pads are way too wide. The hips, like you want suits to almost like snatch your waist because they're kind of like broad shouldered, tight to your shoulders. And then they come in at your waist to make you have that V taper. This makes you look like you have an hourglass. Like the waist is not doing you any favors. That's really all I got for this photo, but those are the issues that I'm seeing.
Yeah, well said. We also got the carpentry pick. So Buddy's got some triceps. He's got some tries going on, boys?
This photo's a 10. This photo's a 10 in my opinion. I'm just saying it. This is a 10. This is the first 10 I've ever seen on a profile review stream. You guys might disagree with me, but that's what I'm feeling.
Come on, yeah, okay.
Zach, you disagree?
I think it's a good. No, I think it's a good. No. I do think it's a really good photo. Honestly, I don't know about a 10, but I think it's at least like an 8.5. I think it's a really good photo. 100%. It's candid. Obviously, it's candid. It's like everything's positioned in the photo nice. Like there's good depth with the truck, and it's cool. I mean, see, this is like a good photo, boy. We were talking about this before with like not showing off what you do for work, but this is a cool photo because it shows you're capable with your hands. Like this doesn't speak or scream I'm working. It actually screams like I'm a dude who can get shit done around the house. Women find that really attractive. So being able to work with your hands like that. So I actually do agree with Taylor. It's a banging photo. Yeah, maybe I'll just give it a 10 out of 10.
Look at the forearms, the biceps,
Yeah,
the tricep, the shoulders. Girls are probably thinking, wonder what else he can work with those arms. So definitely a good photo.
Yeah.
Buddy's pretty good with wood. Someone said in the chat, Taylor's just saying that because of the Milwaukee. So Taylor's
yeah, that's great, bro. I got like probably
that's a good catch. Whoever said that, LOL King.
It might be true.
Yeah, bro. I think it's a good photo. Like the depth of field on this is tremendous. When we talk about an action shot, like showing a candid shot of you doing your favorite activity, hobby, sport, whatever, in a way that shows off your physique, this really hits the nail on the head. My only thing, like keeping it from a 10, is the face. I guess it is pretty focused, but like if we just objectively look at the face, just like a little bit too stressed. And maybe that's just because he's focused on the wood. You know what I mean? But like I would just like to see a little less like scrunching of the eyebrows here. And like you kind of see like the nose kind of scrunching up a little bit. Looks a little disgruntled. Like I want to see him like calm when he's handling that wood. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would say it as simple as go on FaceApp. There's a filter that can brighten your eyes, and there's a filter that can make you smile. Like it's literally that simple.
Yeah, we got a full FaceApp tutorial in the online dating cheat code too, which is, by the way, like the most stacked dating program ever created. Like it goes so far above and beyond any other dating program I've ever seen. You also get lifetime access to the online community. It's not some bullshit $50 a month money-making scheme like every coach on YouTube. Like we actually built this program to change lives, and it's at a price that literally anyone could afford. So we got a link to that in the description of this video. Pretty life-changing stuff. Great photo. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, so this is where I think the profile kind of goes downhill from the woodworking photo. We got the classic wall photo. Not a huge fan of the cropping on this one. It's just a little too zoomed in, which gives it kind of like really try hard vibes. What I do like is that he's not flat against the wall. He does use that tip that we have in Sheldon's Tinder Makeover of moving like, kind of adjacent to the wall with the camera to create more depth. So it's pretty well executed there. I just don't think the photographer hit his face at the best angle on this one, to be honest. I think he looks like a lot more of an attractive dude in this photo than in this one. And yeah, it is way too zoomed in. That's my feedback on it.
Yeah.
All right, so now we move away from the professional photo shoot photos and towards something more of an iPhone photo. What do you guys think about this?
What do you think, Zach?
I just think when you're going for a dog, I keep saying this. It's like I'm saying the same thing. When you're going for that dog photo, it's just a little bit pull the dog over to get a photo with him. You know what I mean? Like play with just use the opportunity with the dog photo. Play with the dog, laugh with the dog, like have the dog jump up on you, whatever. Like that would go so much harder if you had that, bro, with that sick view in the background. I don't know. I just think it's a little bit too posed. That's all, man. It's not like a terrible photo, but it's also not the best. It's zoomed out a little too much too.
You're bang on, Zach, and like I'll go a layer deeper. You can tell when you look at this photo that the dog isn't super friendly with him. Whereas like in our dog photos for our clients, like we give the guy treats. It's a little pro tip for our photo shoots. We actually give the guy treats for the dog. That way the dog can build rapport with him. Give them like 5 minutes to interact, and then we start taking photos. This very much looked like he was on a hike in the mountains somewhere. There was like some stray dogs. He's like, okay, cool, I'll get a photo. But you can kind of tell like this dog looks like it's like a millisecond from scurrying away and getting away.
Jumping off the side of the mountain.
It's a cool dog too.
Yeah, just yeeting off the mountain. But my biggest, the biggest thing I don't love about this photo is he objectively looks like a different person. Like in these first three, he looks like the same guy. It's like, okay, yeah, this is Chaz, like recognizable. This looks like a different person, bro. And it might be that like he did a pro photo shoot. Maybe they did like some face apping, or maybe he changed up his look. But when we go to this photo, it looks like a completely different human being.
Yeah.
You got to be consistent in your photos, guys. If you are going to do like some face app or a pro photo shoot or have like a certain hairstyle, beard style, it's got to be consistent across your profile. Like Taylor is a perfect example of this. Taylor has two profiles, one with long hair and one with short hair. And that's like a huge advantage because if Taylor had both looks on his profile, women would wonder which version of Taylor is showing up to this date, right? So when you have that inconsistency, you're creating a lot of confusion for women. And when you confuse women, they swipe left. You got to be consistent in these photos.
Yeah.
All right. I want to make sure we can bang out a couple more in the stream. So let's kind of speed run the rest of these. What do you guys think about the friend photo?
Man, he's washed out, bad lighting, eyes wide open, fashion, those kind of oldies. That's all I really got to say.
Yeah, could definitely use a wardrobe update for sure.
For sure.
He's got,
what
like,
do we got next?
Going. Yeah, I think he's got that Andy from The Office fashion going on, which I think we could definitely fix that up. I think this is my favorite photo on his profile, boys. I think this is pretty cool. Pretty cool action shot. What do you guys think?
What do you think, Zach?
This is the epitome of what I was talking about before, like an action shot. You know, if you're going to do the shirt off, that's cool, whatever. Get it something candid. This is clearly candid. Shows the dude is active, shows he likes to, you know, take care of himself. I think it's a really good photo, man. 100%.
Yeah, and peep the wheels. Can kind of see a quad teardrop at the bottom of the phone.
Oh,
Definitely
for sure. Yeah, for sure. No, this is a good photo.
Yeah, really cool action shot. My only thing is, bro, the neck beard. And like, I don't even know if this is beard. Like, we zoom in so much. Maybe it's just like the color of the skin there is like there's some stubble coming in. Bro, this is an easy edit to just clear that skin up so it's more consistent. I don't know if it is a neck beard or what's going on there. When I zoom, it just gets grainy. But it, like from zoomed out, it looks like he just has like a bit of a homeless neck beard. Like either trim up the neck, get a nice neckline going before you get your photo taken, or like Photoshop that out after the fact. I think that's like kind of a no-brainer to make this a 10.
Yeah.
100%.
All right, boys, let's review another one here. and then we'll get to Nick's transformation. Thanks for sticking around so late in the stream, guys. We're going to show you one of our profile makeover clients in just a minute. But before that, let's review another profile. I'm going to pick one from someone watching the stream, someone who submitted their profile late in the game.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah. The suspense is killing everyone, isn't it? Who's it going to be? Who will get their profile? Okay. Okay, yeah, this is a good one. Yeah, this is a good one. All right, you guys ready? Big reveal. Drum roll,
Let's do
please.
it.
All right. We got this guy. No name. Nameless, buddy. We'll call him Chad. We'll give him a name.
No, he's not a Chad.
What do you
Let's
want to
call
go
him
with?
Jeffrey. We can call him
Jeffrey?
Jeffrey.
All right. Well, Jeffrey's got a couple photos here for us, boys. We're gonna give Jeffrey a quick scroll so we can get a lay of the land here, bro.
He's got the most exquisite head of hair, but I think that's about all I'm seeing that's good on this profile.
Dude, that hair is like people would murder for that
That's
hair.
insane.
Holy
Yeah,
man.
dude.
Buddy won the genetic lottery on that flow.
Yeah.
Wow. Damn, dude. Guy looks like Elvis, man. All right. We got a lot. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on. Let's just start from the top. All right. Let's go photo number 1 to start things off.
No. Selfie, gym selfie. No. Just it's douchey, and selfies always give off the vibe that you don't have friends and can't, aren't resourceful enough to have other people take photos of you.
What about this selfie?
I think Zach, I'm probably going to steal the words right out of Zach's mouth. Whatever you were going to do while wearing this suit, take the photos while you're doing the fucking thing, not in the bathroom before.
Yeah. Yeah, well said. Zach's just locked into a smile right now.
I thought he was just digging what I'm saying. But
Yeah, and he's gone. All right, we'll continue with that over here. Okay, so this isn't a selfie. Like both of his hands are in the photo, so it couldn't have been a selfie. What it looks like is a timer photo, which, again, bro, like you just got to get some homies to take your photos. And like the face that you're making here, it just kind of gives off like childish vibes, right?
And
And
pray
like
to God this wasn't a timer photo. That'd be so cringe.
it looks like it is, right? And like if we think it is, what do you think women think when they see this photo, Taylor?
They would definitely think, they'd be like, why did he have the forethought to be wearing sunglasses inside, number 1, and number 2, be doing this weird hand thing, and number 3, be doing a timer shot. I mean, honestly, girls aren't even going to see this photo because when they see photo number 1, they're going to swipe left. And it's kind of, I feel like he looks like a different person because like in photo 2 and photo 1, looks like he's mogging on us. Like looks like he's definitely got a good jawline and stuff.
Yeah, he looks pretty pretty good here. And then this one's kind of an L.
Yeah, it's like, what is going on?
Yeah, his profile just continues to go downhill from here. Like I think his first couple photos might actually be his best. Actually, no, this is kind of cool.
Yeah. Lighting
so
is shit.
Jeffrey's got some good style, man. Here's the thing, bro. Jeffrey's got the physique, right? He's got pretty good style. He's won the genetic lottery for hair. This guy's like, his hairline ain't receding anytime soon, right? He travels a lot. You can see he's like, this looks like Las Vegas. He's in a hotel room in this photo. Like, guy obviously like probably has a pretty cool life. Like, I think the kind of guy where if a girl dated this guy, she'd be like, yeah, my boyfriend's actually pretty cool. He's jacked, has good style, pretty attractive dude, does interesting things and travels. But she would never get to know that about him because she's just going to swipe left on all these photos, bro. That's what kills me is like this guy could be crushing it, man. But these photos are working against him so bad. Another gym selfie. This, I'm just going to assume is a video of him at a concert. But, bro, like, just kind of tough to even evaluate that. Just kind of like I can kind of tell by looking at the screenshot, it's going to be a no. And then this might be the worst one yet because he's smiling, but you can tell he ain't happy in this photo.
It looks like he's at school. Of course not. It looks like he's in a classroom. Like, what's the whiteboard?
Right.
Yeah, but he's coming off an Adderall bender.
Also, looks like he's got a nick on his face.
Yeah, it does.
Maybe,
The little red mark. Like, all you need to do is go on Snapseed, use that healing brush, and just wipe that away.
100%. Yeah, bro, this profile is a long way from success, which is kind of crazy because this guy has every like ounce of potential to have a 10 out of 10 profile, right? Pretty cool outfits, great hair, jawline, physique, everything's there, goes to interesting places. This guy just needs a photo shoot, man. And he'd literally go from a 1 out of 10 profile to like a 9 or a 10 in one day of taking cool photos.
He'd literally be getting anxiety from the amount of attention from girls he'd be getting.
100%. Yeah, like I think
100%. Especially if it's in Vegas.
Yeah, we have a sick team out there too in Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
We got a couple photo shoots lined up there next month. All right. So speaking of our photo shoots, speaking of Vegas, speaking of giving you guys Tinder makeovers, and if you want one, hit the link in the description of this video. We'll hook you up. Whether you want to come to us in Colombia over the next couple months or you want us to come to you, we got teams all over the US and Canada. All right. And Europe too, actually. We're kind of going worldwide here, boys. But let's show you guys some of the results that we've gotten so far. So, Zach, why don't you walk us through Nick's transformation?
Yeah, so look at boys, I always like to show this to guys when we hop on calls because I think these are just great examples of literally every common mistake guys make, right? Like two of the same, like he almost has three of the same pairs of photos, like two construction photos, two with the dog, two, normal photos. Also looks relatively like, to just be transparent, kind of weak and like too much of a nice guy, super skinny in these photos, but definitely too much of a nice guy. All right. So just kind of visualize these photos in your head, boys. And then Hunter, why don't we go to his after photos?
Yeah.
Just boom. So it almost doesn't even seem like the same type of guy. First thing I always noticed when I first saw them is like, especially with that all black Hunter, that first one with the hat. Is that the LA hat you're wearing right now? Is that a little shout out?
Yeah, I lent him my hat
one
for that one. Yeah.
There you go. He looks like a man compared to a boy. Which that wasn't just like Nick showing up to a photo shoot and us crossing our fingers hoping he comes out good on camera. No, this was like a couple coaching calls, weeks ahead of time, game planning the photo shoot. These things don't just happen by accident, guys. Everything you see is intentional. Everything you see is planned and practiced. So, Nick obviously put on some weight for the photo shoot, which actually was to his benefit. And yeah, the photos came out amazing. I mean, I think Nick right now, Hunter, he gave you a testimonial last year. Like he's getting like 2 to 3 dates a week. He's like turning down girls. And this is a guy who has had 0 matches.
Yeah, he went from having
Correct,
5
Tom?
matches a year. Yeah, he went from having 5 matches a year to 5 dates a week, to the point where like he's canceling dates because he's just too busy. Like night and day transformation. And here's the thing, guys, like you look at this profile, like this isn't, there's so many YouTube comments of like limiting beliefs. Like this is not a Giga Chad 6-foot jacked dude. This is a 5'6" Japanese guy living in Toronto, one of the most competitive cities in the world for dating. I think if he can do it, a lot of people watching this video can do it too.
You just sent me a photo earlier today, bro, of him with a selfie with a girl, right? Like on a date.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, crushing
funny.
it. And he's in our Discord too, like dropping heat-seeking text messages every day. Like, that's the thing. Like, we don't just set these guys up for success on the profile to get matches and then say, all right, good luck. Like, we bring guys through the entire process, not only just getting the photos and getting the matches, making sure they're actually pulling dates from those matches. So we go over the text game and everything like that as well.
I also think the dog photo is a good example of just how it's just way more candid. You know, like the dog's got that, like, you know, 1,000-mile stare, and Nick's just having fun with the dogs. And not only that, his fashion's on point. He's got the necklace. He's got the watch. Like, guys, this is all details that just make it, you know, points and points and points above, you know, what he would be if he had, you know, a plain white t-shirt like I'm wearing right now.
Yeah. My favorite part of this shoot with Nick, because I was there behind the scenes with our photography team, is this is the first photo we took of him. And he had never been photographed before. Like, this is what he was working with his entire life. Like, this was the extent of the photos he had of himself. Just the 5 only photos he had of himself for his profile, 5 or 6. That's all he had. So he was very anxious going into it, like, am I going to look good on camera? And the most satisfying thing for me is this is the first photo we took of him up on the bridge. And when he came down, our photographer showed him the viewfinder of the camera and said, hey, bro, like, take a look at the photos. And the words out of his mouth were literally, that's not me. He couldn't even believe his eyes of how good he looked on camera. And that for me was like the most rewarding feeling, because this is more than just a photo shoot, bro. Like, this is life-changing confidence. When you see yourself at your best, it literally changes your brain chemistry. Like, Nick went from being the guy in the social circle who was just kind of there, but in the background, to being the leader of his friend group, to being the guy who tells the guys, like, hey, we're going here. Here are the plans. And he's bringing girls to hang out with his friends now, right? Like, he's that guy in his social circle that the guys look up to. This is way more than just taking some cool photos for Tinder for him. Like, this was the first day of the rest of his life. And I feel so grateful that we were a part of his journey, bro. And he's fucking crushing it. And anyone watching this, like, if you have limiting beliefs, like, again, I'll say it, like, if Nick can do it, you can definitely do it too. And we'd love to be a part of your journey. So go ahead, click the link down in the description of this video. Let's jump on a call. Let's see if we're able to help you bring yourself to that next level in your life. Yeah, boys. Well, that was a fun stream, boys. What do we think?
No, I think it's awesome to see and do these to the boys, because, like, yeah, time and time again, we just see the same common mistakes. Myself, Taylor, and Hunter see the same common mistakes. And guys, if this can just give you a little bit of extra confidence to, you know, take that next step in action. Like, one thing I will say is, for myself, Hunter, Taylor, like, if you saw our phones in the matches and the contacts of girls and the stories, like, you might think it just came natural to us, but this was, like, intentionally worked on for years, and everything is intentional and practice. And now I have a dating life where I don't care if a girl doesn't show up on a date for me. I don't care if it doesn't go well, because I know I have 3, 4, and that's a lot of, and that translates to everything in my life. Like Hunter was saying, it's more than just dates. It's more than, it's confidence in your life. It's walking down the street with your, you know, your head held high and your shoulders back. You know, not to be cliche, but, like, we do this for a reason. Like, we take time out of our day on a Tuesday night because we want everyone else to eat at the table. Like, this isn't a thing where, like, we want to hog all the women. Like, everyone, there's enough for everyone. So we want everyone to eat with us, you know? And yeah, I don't need to ramble here, but, like, Taylor, Hunter, if you guys got anything else to say, I'm extremely passionate about this. So, you know, I guess that's coming out right now, but
yeah, it definitely doesn't come easy. Like 2-3 years ago, I would check my phone like once every 5 minutes, and no notifications, no matches every single time. And it was just, like, depressing, because, I mean, I'm a ginger, so that's working against me, but I'm 6'3", in decent shape. So I was like, I should be getting hella matches. What's going on? And I started researching, started working with Hunter, got lift off, got the wheels off the tracks, and then got to a point where I, would get anywhere from 2 to 5 dates a week. I couldn't even sustain the amount of dates I was getting. I was canceling on girls left and right and ghosting women because it was just like, it's like, okay, so I got to work out tomorrow, and then I somehow got to go out to the bars with a girl, and it's just a huge headache. So I was just canceling on girls left and right. And then I was at a point where I had so many options that I could be super picky. And I'm actually with my girlfriend right now. Love her. She's awesome. And I knew exactly what I wanted. And I knew the right one when I saw her because I had all this experience beforehand, all this confidence, and I was able to not let a good one pass me by.
100%, bro. And that's the power of abundance, man. Like 7 years ago, I was that guy who got out of a brutal breakup and I thought my life was over. Like it was the lowest point of my life. I was so depressed. I literally didn't want to live, bro. And figuring this out was such an uphill battle for me, just facing like years of rejections, getting absolutely nothing to figure out what works. And now I'm at the point, bro, where like half of my matches expire. Like I don't even hit them up because I just have way too many. Like I literally don't have enough time in a day to stay on top of the apps. Like I'll check them a couple times a day and it's like, oh my God, like 10 more girls in my inbox. Like it's actually overwhelming. It gets to the point where you have like paralysis by analysis because you have too many options. It gets to the point where when girls flake on a date, because look, it happens to everyone, it's a sigh of relief. It's like, oh, awesome. I actually have some me time tonight. Like that level of abundance is something like if I told myself 5 years ago I'd have that level of abundance, I'd think, Hunter, you're crazy. Like that's not possible. No guy could have that. Like the way that we're playing the game is like we're experiencing dating apps and dating in general the way that women do. Where like we pick and choose who we want to go out with. We have the ability to just talk to someone and then ghost them and not even think about it because we have literally too many options. And that's something that we want you guys to have too. It's why we dedicate the time to these streams. It's why we're so active in our Discord too on the Online Dating Cheat Code. That program, like Taylor could speak to it, man. Like Taylor went from a guy with, like you said earlier, no options really. And after the Online Dating Cheat Code, he's at the point where he's a head coach for Wingman Plus. I'm learning from him now. Like that's how far his game has come along based on that program. So if you guys want to work with us one-on-one, join the Online Dating Cheat Code, get lifetime access to that Discord where Zach, Taylor, and myself are in there every single day, dropping free game. Links are in the description of this video. I think we're going to do another stream in a couple of weeks. So would love to see you guys in that. But in the meantime, make sure you pound that like button on the stream so more guys can see this and get the help that they need. And hit subscribe. That way you get notified every time we go live. And I look forward to reviewing more of your profiles in the next one, boys. Hasta luego.